Hey there, and welcome back to Train Them Up. My name is Allie, and I am thrilled that you are here today. We are going to talk about the curriculum that I am going to be using with my toddler. Yeah, you heard that right. We're using curriculum, not just one, not just two, but a big stack of different curriculums with her for this upcoming year. So without ado, let's go ahead and check out all of said curriculum. All right, y'all, you guys are gonna think I've lost my marbles. And I may have. That is very possible. Before we jump into all of the curriculum, I feel as if I should say this, like as a disclaimer. Yes, my daughter is 2. And yes, I think I'm crazy and that it's crazy to use curriculum with 2-year-olds. Because they should be learning through their natural environment and playing and not having like so much structure. I am hesitant to even put this video out because of how much I have kind of prepared for the year, and I'm really excited to see where we go with all of this. And we may use all of it. We may use some of it. We may use none of it. Well, probably not none of it, because we've been using some of these curriculums over the summer and it has been going so well. But in all honesty, Madeline is just, she is so smart and she is very gifted, and I feel like I'm the one that's not ready for her to just do school and you know, homework or what have you. She loves sitting at the table and doing school. She'll sit for 20-30 minutes and color and be very focused and engaged on what she is doing if she wants to do it. And usually, like, if she is doing anything that's homeschool related, and she will just be very focused on that because that's what she wants to do. And so we have been focusing on child-led learning and interest-based learning. I think that's very, very important. So with all of that in mind, that's why I picked what I picked for this upcoming year. So let's go ahead and talk about Gather Round. I absolutely love Gather Round. We were going to use letters and numbers. I used it last year with the little boy that I nanny for. It's an awesome program. However, I don't think I'm going to use it the same way as I did last year, because Madeline already knows all of her numbers up to 20 and all of the sounds, long and short, vowel sounds, and the alphabet. I don't see a particular need to do all of the worksheets and activities and that sort of thing. Although I would really like to do more of a natural environment playing. For example, we have a lot of wooden toys, particularly for the forest, which is perfect because letters and numbers, the theme of the unit study is in the forest. And so what I'm imagining in my mind is that I would act out as the animal and introduce her to the animal and what the animal's name is, like Freddy Fox, and information about the fox, and just kind of tell her the story, if you will, and not necessarily reading from the teacher guide, but kind of playing it out, and seeing what she can remember, by asking her different questions, and narrating, and kind of training her on how to listen and all of that. So I think that is going to be really, really fun. So we're going to be using that, and I forgot that I have it down here. So this is the beautiful Gather Round letters and numbers. So yeah, I think what we'll do is I'll just kind of reenact this, ask her the questions, and learn about Bible as well in here. And we'll double up on some Bible from other curriculums, and y'all, we can never have enough Jesus. I don't know about you, but I need him all the time. So I think it'll be just fine and dandy if we have some Bible here and a little bit over there and in here. It'll be great. Madeline is currently obsessed with space. And I am too. I love, love, love space. And recently, oh gosh, I forget the telescope that just came out with a picture of all the different galaxies that the Hubble telescope originally took, I don't know, 20, 30 years ago. And this image is so clean and precise and breathtaking. It is just so, so beautiful. So I'm really excited to learn more about space with Madeline. We've already been reading a whole bunch of different space books with her, so I think this will be fun to read from here. And then also, if you're not familiar with Gather Round, there is a amazing app. There is a lot of resources that are on there for each week and each lesson, which is super awesome. And I've already taken a glance at some of the videos for space that people have sent in, and I think it would just be so fun. Another neat learning opportunity for Madeline. We try not to let her watch too much TV, but she's just absolutely enamored with learning about space, and so I think that would be really fun. And she's loving coloring, so I think it would be doable for her to color this in, and also working on some geography. We have a globe that's like a puzzle. I think it's from Learning Resources, that she can put together. She likes doing that a lot. So I think she will really enjoy labeling these. She's also obsessed with the moon. So learning the different phases, I think she will just love, 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 love that. So we are going to be learning about space, and then something that we've been using over the summer is the we have been using the Gentle and Classical Preschool over the summer, and that has been awesome. I think we're on like week 6 or 7 of that, and that's been going really, really well. We love that. We love the memory work. In there's a few different CDs that were recommended to have with that curriculum, and we absolutely love them. I believe one is called Songs for Saplings, ABCs. Madeline has memorized a lot of scripture just from it being in music form. There's also, I believe it's under the Catechism, where it's questions about God and why did God make us, and who created all things? God made all things. So that's been really, really fun for us. We're enjoying that. And in oh, here it is. I originally had this on my lap, but it was like way too heavy and it was getting hot. So I put it on the ground. Anyways, I think this is a 2-inch, maybe even 3-inch, I don't know, binder for term 1. There are 3 terms. It includes all the letters of the alphabet, so 26 weeks. But in the binder, I have a whole bunch of like extra letter activities, and Madeline already knows all of the letters and the sounds, but she doesn't know how to write them yet, and we're not focusing on handwriting, but I did purchase handwriting without tears, and I love these posters because we have been learning how to design these with our gross motor skills. So lining up the blocks that come with the program, and then writing it really big on our chalkboard, and building it with the big Grimm's colorful pyramid blocks. And when we're having snack, if we're having pretzels, she'll make the different letters with that. So that's been really fun. We've been enjoying that. And what else? We have Sunlight. We've been using this throughout the summer as well, and this has been so fun. We always start off with the Bible, and then there's like a letters, numbers, and sensory portion of that. I did get the preschool kit, the add-on, which has the sensory numbers, and I'll show this in another video, but feels like sandpaper. And those are fun. We don't really do a whole lot with those because she already knows her numbers and letters. One thing that we have done the past few weeks is, like, for example, I think week 1 or 2, it's the letter M, and what we did is she found things that begin with the letter M, and it was so cute because when she was seeking and finding different things with M, she came up to me and she put the sensory card on me and said, "Mommy, starts with M." And so that was really sweet. And our dog Max, obviously Max starts with an M too, and so she put the little card on him. Max starts with M. And then another thing that we've been loving from Sunlight is that it includes different arts and crafts activities. I absolutely love Pinterest, but I can get bogged down by all of the different things because I want to do all of them all at once, and that just doesn't work. So the fact that I just list out one simple activity that we can do, we do that. And it helps to have some diversity in our different arts and crafts, because I feel like I can get in a rut of, oh, we've been doing painting every day for the past 3 weeks or playing with Play-Doh. So just switching it up has been really, really great, and it keeps it fresh and fun for the kids. And we have also been loving the Spanish that is included in the Level T, which is preschool. from Sunlight, and that has been so fun. The first few weeks are body parts, and so we would read the different body parts in the book. And then I found a bunch of different YouTube videos for body parts, like doing head, shoulders, knees, and toes in Spanish, and fun songs to help remember the different terminology and vocabulary. Madeline loves it. She wants to do Spanish. She asks to do Spanish. So that's been really neat to see her doing that. And some of you have asked me, how did we get Madeline to start reading? And really, like, she just started reading CVC words. It was a few weeks before her second birthday, and she saw the word cat, and she just sounded out k-a-t, and then put it all together. And ever since then, she just tries to put words together, and it's fun for the words that aren't phonetically correct. Like the other day, she tried to sound out, I think it was gnat, and of course it's spelled with a G at the front, so it was like gnat. Gnat. It was really funny, but I did want to show you that we have been using this. This is Play to Read, and I have units 1 to 7 in here. It's a big, thick book. I have all of the pages in sheet protectors because it is great for kinesthetic learners. And for example, I can show you this real quick. Well, we'll just like pick a, oh, here we go. So this is from Unit 1, Lesson 5. There are buttons. So what you could do is you put the buttons on the dots, and then you can move them over the A as you say the sound and the V. And then you go down here and you practice those. So there's all sorts of different materials that you can use while the kids are reading. And Madeline has really enjoyed this. And so I think it's just made reading fun. And I'm not going to push her to read or do anything too excessive or anything, because she's 2. I just want her to have fun, and all of this, like, we don't have to use any of this. I'm just using it because she likes to do school, and we do it in such a natural and organic way. It's just a part of our rhythm and flow, that it works really, really well. And it also helps that I nanny and homeschool the older boys. So that's a whole nother thing that I should make a video on, because a lot of people are like, oh, you have bonus kids, and it's been such a blessing to be able to watch them and to teach them for the past 4 years. That's been really, really great. So I'll share that story sometime soon. But anyways, back on track. I am so excited about this one. This is The Good and the Beautiful, Science for Little Hearts and Hands, Fields and Flowers. This is 30 lessons. This isn't something we're going to do every day. I'm imagining doing 1 lesson per week. We love to go outside. We're in Minnesota, so there's lots of ponds, lakes, and wildlife. Speaking of which, there was a whole bunch of turkeys earlier, and our dog Max was like going nuts. So, and yeah, there was just a lot of turkey. So things are always pretty exciting here. And last but not least, I wanted to share that we are going to be using some of the memory work from Classical Conversations, the foundations. So this upcoming year, they're going to be in cycle 2. And some of the things that I think would be fun to memorize, especially since she has done so well memorizing the songs from Songs for Saplings that correlates with the Gentle and Classical Preschool, and memorizing the scripture from that. I think she would do really well with this. So we're not going to do all the different subjects because that's just crazy, but I think it'd be fun to do the math and the science. So that would be, for example, some of them are D's of creation, and like we were talking about doing space, there's parts of the sun, names of the planets, we already have those down, phases of the moon, bodies in the solar system, U.S. space missions. Those are all memory work statements, and I feel as if she would nail those because she's very interested in space right now. Also, the timeline song, and the timeline song is probably what CC is most well known for with their memory work. I think that would be something very easy for her to remember because it's in a song format and we're constantly listening to music and reading and all of that. So, and then in the app for Classical Conversations for cycle 2, there is a, well, you can look at all the memory work, but for history, that particular subject, though that memory work is in music form as well. So when we eat breakfast, we generally watch and listen to those a few times. So, oh, and there was one more that I didn't share. We're also going to be utilizing some of MASTERBOOKS Level K math, and I think that is more preschool level. Madeline loves listening to stories, and I really appreciate that MASTERBOOKS has a story and then you have the lessons after that. It is 5 days per week, and there are 36 weeks within that curriculum. So I know we're not going to do it all, and plus she already knows her numbers and her shapes, most of what is in there, but I think she would have a lot of fun doing the activities, and they're simple enough that I think she could follow that. So yeah. With that said, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different curriculums that I've listed off, and I might be a little crazy, but that's okay. I'm gonna watch my daughter learn and grow and make hay while the sun is shining. This is a short season, and I want to enjoy it. I don't want to rush through it. I don't want her to rush through school. So I'm just going to let her take the lead, and like we've been doing over the summer, I think we'll just continue to do 3 to 4 days of our school routine rhythm, and it'll be great. I'm so excited to see what she's gonna learn this year. So she's just a little curious and inquisitive little girl. So anyways, If you have any questions, or if there's a particular curriculum that you're interested in taking a closer look into, please let me know down below. And I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. Thanks. See you soon. Bye.